Imagine getting up every day full of energy as if you were in your 20s again. What would that be like? What would it be worth to you? What is your health worth to you? Think about it. Your health isn't everything, but without it, everything else is nothing. And yet, too many of us are taking it for granted until something goes wrong. And no one wakes up hoping to be diagnosed with a disease or chronic illness. And yet, we've never been taught how to be proactive in our health through our school or public health. As a registered health coach and integrative health practitioner, I believe it's time this information is made available to everyone. Combining new knowledge around your health and the ability to do my functional medicine lab tests in the comfort of your own home will allow you to optimize your health for today and all your tomorrows. Don't wait for your wake-up call. Welcome back to another episode of the Don't Wait for Your Wake-Up Call podcast. I am your host, Melissa Deely, and today I am so excited to bring to you a new friend of mine, Rick Anson. Rick, welcome to the show.
Hi, Melissa. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm excited to share what you are doing in the world today because it is exciting. And just to introduce you to the audience, Rick is the founder and president of Uforek, which is a global health and wellness company offering world-class products and business opportunities. With over 20 years in big pharma, he is a biohacker, alchemist, and entrepreneur. As director of performance for karate, combat, and goat shed MMA, and an international speaker, Rick inspires peak performance and better lives through innovative and science-backed solutions. And I just want to say you're not just the CEO and founder of Uforek, you're also the formulator, you're also the manufacturer of these amazing products that I've had the pleasure of trying out and enjoying. And we got to meet in person just a couple of weeks ago when you came to Whistler. So that was amazing. And I would love for you to dive in and share your story that led you to being the formulator, manufacturer, and founder of Uforek.
Oh, well, thank you, Melissa. Yeah, loved the time in Whistler with you and the team. I mean, it's really, exceptional place to live. You're so lucky. And thanks for having me up there. So, there's always there's a lot of people talk about this aha moment, right? Or this serendipitous thing that happened to them where they discovered their real path or what their meaning was. Simply for me and honestly, it's always been about the question I've always asked since I can remember. I guess it's just innate in my nature is instead of why, or I ask why not? Like, why is there not something like this out there? Why don't people or companies make a product that is, not addictive, that doesn't, cost $1,000, that's a drug from a big pharma company? Why not? Why not all these different things that should be in the world that aren't? And so really that's been my basis of everything. And then my background, as you know, is still in athletics. I've been lucky to be a good athlete, and I played soccer. I played Division I soccer. I played semi-pro in Europe, and I was always trying to compete. I was a good teammate, but I'm just competitive by nature, and but a healthy competitiveness. And I've always trying to figure out how to get an advantage, mental advantage, to think a little bit quicker, or jump a little bit higher, or run a little bit faster, or wherever it was to get an advantage. Or now, as we all get older, right, it becomes from an advantage to just performance. How do I get more performance, mental performance, physical performance, and better health and wellness out of my daily life so that I can achieve more things? Whether it be financial or more time to spend with my family, or start a new project like a book or an amazing podcast like you have, right? So that's been the basis of my whole 25 years of making products is, why don't we make products that actually help people in different ways that are cost effective, but really have a real benefit. And so that's the basis of who I was when I was 20 some years old and who I am today now, making products in Uforek and offering and providing people real solutions with real health and wellness benefits and products that really work.
And I love that you have that curious nature about you is, you're striving to be your best, and what can help me get there and how can I make that happen? And so you're seeing the gaps and you're filling them. And that question of why not? Why can this not be done? Oh, it can be, and I'm going to go do it. So I love that approach. And then what I also love is this is very personal for you. It's very heartfelt. You want the best for yourself, for your family, and then for everybody else that's out there that you come in contact with in the world. And so you put your heart and soul into formulating these products and manufacturing them. And in doing so, you're also able to bring it to people at a lower cost. This isn't about making a whole lot of money for you. This is about getting great products to the masses at affordable pricing. And so often the nutraceutical industry is all about making a profit first. And that's what's different here at Uforek. And the other piece that I absolutely love is the fact that you looked at what we're doing at Girls Matter and you said, I love that you're all involved in Girls Matter and, breaking the poverty cycle, one girl, one family, one village at a time, keeping girls in school in Uganda and Kenya, and that you very generously decided to partner with Girls Matter as one of the philanthropic arms of Uforek. And for that, I thank you as well. Oh. And I just want the audience to know that, to really know the man behind the products. And from there, I would love for you to dive in and share a little bit about each of these incredible products that you offer.
Well, thank you. We say Uforek is a exceptional health and wellness company, right? And health and wellness is obviously a hugely broad term. And health and wellness can mean so many things to so many different people. It could just be, general pain-free, right, and inflammation-free. That's for so many people, they're in constant pain.
Yes.
And health and wellness could be relieving that pain, relieving that inflammation. A lot of health and wellness today is mental wellness, right? Yes. The stresses, anxieties, the pressures from getting up in the morning and turning on your phone and looking at Instagram, where Melissa, I was just the top 5 Instagram influencers in the world. Out of the top 5 that influence the most people, make the most money, 3 of them are fake. They're not human beings. They're AI generated people. One is a woman from Norway, but these companies, right, have figured out the best way and the way people influence people, put it all together in an algorithm and send it out to you. You're just bombarded with someone's on the yacht and they have 15 jet skis around them and they're drinking champagne and you like, this isn't real, right? And so that's mental stress, mental wellness. To try to be like that person on Instagram is probably not even real anyway.
And there is a lot of correlation between the rates of depression and anxiety is directly correlated to the amount of hours spent on social media. And our kids that are in their 20s now today, they grew up with cell phones in their pockets or in their diapers even. And that's how they're spending their life. So it's no wonder that there is so much mental health issues in the world today when their mental health is being directed by AI bots showing them only the good things that happen in life.
100%. Only the best, right? And I work with professional athletes, and a lot of them are fighters, as you know, right? And we see some of these fights out of reach, or they have to take an 8-week, $5,000 course on biohacking, right? Biohacking is simply taking surroundings around yourself and changing them to make your life better or better. I mean, it's just that simple of a definition. Like, I don't need reading glasses. These glasses I bought they block blue light, right? So I'm on screens all day, doing podcasts, researching things, doing work, making products. And I wear these because this is a form of biohacking. I block the blue light from me every single day. I wake up in the morning. The first half hour of my day is I hydrate with 2 glasses of water with salt. because it's the best form of natural electrolytes. It immediately hydrates your body. And I spend a half hour with doing the thing that one of the things I love best, right? And that's just playing with my dog, because I'm setting my whole day up for how I want my day to be and how I'm going to execute throughout my day and get the things done by start it with something that makes me happy and that I can control, because I can always go to this. This is always going to be here, right? So biohacking, whether wearing the color purple, I love the yellow that you're wearing, because these are things instead of black all the time. These are just things that's forms of biohacking. It really doesn't have to be this extravagant thing. I just want people to understand that it's whatever you can change around your daily life that makes you happier or healthier. That's biohacking. But in Uforek, this has been a really over 20-year journey from making products in big pharma, bioscience companies, nutraceutical companies, huge, billion-dollar MLM network marketing companies. In Uforek, we have an amazing product set, 5 different health and wellness categories. But what's unique about them is they're all in billion-dollar and one's in the trillion-dollar bit market where people can join and they can make an incredible financial business out of the products that we've created in multi-billion-dollar markets with very unique products. I'm very proud of that. And as you know, I'm proud that the products work. They're highly demonstrable. They're impactful. People can feel the difference truly within 5 to 10 minutes of using our products, which is unheard of because they're formulated to work so quickly in your body. The product I love all the products, but brain health and anti-aging, right? That is a huge global category. The products that we have for our brain health and anti-aging are like nootropic drinks. We have vegan gummies. We have capsules, and we have a drink. Yep, the brain performance, and we have a dream. We have a dream sleep gummy as well. These are all vegan gummies, which is very hard to do to make them vegan.
That's right? My husband's favorite, the dream gummies.
The dream gummies. But those 4 products, this goated drink, right? This is the world's first clinical nootropic drink. This drink has 4 different blends in it for brain performance or brain health, eye health, recovery, and natural plant-based caffeine all in one drink. It's crazy. And the gummies, like you said, these gummies, vegan gummies, have the same ingredients. And a lot of the ingredients are nootropics. Nootropics are basically just ingredients that have a cognitive benefit, meaning, cognition, like better focus, better attention, better short-term and long-term memory, just ability to perform at a higher level mentally, doing tasks, whatever, be a stockbroker, housewife, athlete, whatever it is. And then that really is anti-aging too, when you can slow down, we can't say that we are a drug. We're not a drug. We're drug free, but it helps slow down aging processes by being able to focus better or have better short-term memory. That's a huge thing.
And who doesn't want that, really, as we go through each and every day? How many people are living with brain fog? And maybe they don't even realize it until they have one of these gummies and it brings them to a level of concentration that they haven't had in a long time, and the fog lifts. Or just you've got a big presentation you need to do, or a speaking event, etc. These are so powerful in being able to switch your brain on. So the language that you want in the moment when you want it is there coming out of your mouth in a fluent way.
100%. I mean, we have professional athletes using these. We have people use it every single day. We have day traders. We have stockbrokers. We just partnered with the second largest cybersecurity company in the world, because they're all of our programmers, all of our analysts have been sucking down Red Bulls and all these chemical-induced things that drain your adrenal glands and are terrible for you, because that's what they had. That goes back, Melissa, to the very first thing is why not? Why is there not a product like this that's natural, that's in a lot of things plant-based, that gives you this whole Uforek brain health product line is formulated to work very similar to Adderall. Adderall's a $2.5 billion annual market. People take Adderall for a reason, right? But we are not a drug. We're not addictive. We don't have the high costs. We have zero of the dangerous side effects, all in this product line. And it took 2 years to formulate this. So I love the product line. It reaches kids from high school to colleges to housewives to athletes to people every single day, truck drivers that want better focus, better concentration, doing a dangerous job. I'll give you a perfect example. Just partnered with it's Ear Mountain Smoke Jump. I live in Idaho, right? And you live in the great Northwest. You live up just north of me, right? Yes. In our part of the world, our part of the countries, there's wildland firefighters, forest fires, yes. Wildland forest fires. It's an extremely dangerous job. There's 200,000 first responders that either jump out of airplanes, or they go fight our fires for us almost year round now, right? It used to be 3 months out of the year. Now it's unfortunately year round. Well, we just partnered with that agency to provide them with the brain health products, so the drink and the gummies. If there's anybody who needs focus and mental concentration and the ability to react quickly and think fast, it's these people jumping out of airplanes into wildfires.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And so it's a great partnership. We're gonna help these people perform 1 out of 10. So 10% of these people within 5 years of this profession have a mortality rate.
Wow.
10%.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And we're going to save lives, and we're going to help these people perform better. And I'm very proud of that. So this is an example of that particular product in Uforek. And then we go into the weight loss, weight management, and cardiovascular health. There's not a bigger, that's the $1 trillion market, yes. Is weight loss, weight management, and cardiovascular health, to help with, products that help and promote so you have less risk of a heart attack, a stroke, or heart disease.
Which, of course, is the #1 killer in North America. So just that alone is, again, saving lives.
Yep, saving lives. I mean, in America, there's $128 million spent every single day on weight loss products. Every day. It's crazy. So we created this is an industry first, and I believe a world first. This is a sugar-free gourmet caramel and Swiss chocolate and salted caramel flavor, sugar-free gourmet candy that has clinicals behind it for up to 27-pound weight loss in 10 weeks, lowers your waist by up to 3.5 inches in 10 weeks. Lowers your LDL cholesterol, which is your bad cholesterol, which is your heart health, lowers risk of metabolic syndrome, which is heart attack, stroke, and heart disease. All these ingredients, there's 5 amazing active ingredients, are put in one little piece of great tasting gourmet caramels. But this product line, we talked about the brain health, that is similar to the effects of Adderall. These caramels are similar to the effects of semaglutide, which is also known as Wegovy and Ozempic weight loss drugs, hugely popular right now around the world. They work the same way. The same chemicals that are for appetite suppression, we put into these gourmet, great tasting candy, and they work the same way with these hormones in your body that tells you that you're not hungry, the same way that semaglutide works. But of course, we're not a drug. We're zero of the side effects. And it's all natural. And we have no 2 products in here that are from fruits. So,
And I love it because there's no chemicals. And as you've said, there's also none of the negative side effects. With the pharmaceutical drugs, as you well know, having worked in the industry, so often after being on the drug for a certain amount of time, it causes side effects that require another drug, that cause side effects that require another drug. And before long, people are on 5, 6, 7 different drugs. Whereas your products, people can choose. Do I want the brain health? Do I want the weight loss? Do I want both? You get all the benefits, no negative side effects, and no other drugs are required to support you in what you're trying to achieve in your life.
Yeah, Melissa, you're right. At our age, we're similar ages. The average person's on 5 pharmaceutical drugs a day.
Yeah.
A day.
Yeah. And sometimes you go to Costco and the line at the pharmacy is longer than the checkout line. And you see the people with the bags, like the Ziploc baggies that are just full of these different drugs.
Yep, that's the structure, right? You live in Canada, I live in the United States, but that's the structure that our healthcare
Mm-hmm.
system is going to a doctor. The doctor is trained and gets sales reps every day walking into most doctors, right? Not everyone, but most doctors
Mm-hmm.
by sales reps from big pharma that's saying, hey, this drug does this and push your people on this and this does this. It's absolutely crazy when there's really true other health and wellness products out there that are plant-based, fruit-based, that work and work well, and you prove they work because you feel how quickly they work. Um, that's what we're proud about, right? We're taking a lot of drug applications and make them into dietary supplements or just other products that work quickly for people, and they can not only get the benefits from the wellness benefits, but they can make amazing businesses from this and sharing, something that's taken 20 years to create.
Exactly. And Mother Nature has given us all of this. And for so long, some of it's been disparaged and it's woo woo, or, it's not real because it's not from a doctor. And yet now more and more people are coming around to understand that what Mother Nature gave us is very potent, very powerful, very effective. And they're looking for it because they no longer want the side effects of the drugs they've been given. So you have another line of products, your cannabinoid line. So let's share that. Talking
Yeah,
about
I'm a firm believer. I've studied cannabinoid health. Cannabinoids are like CBD, THC, CBG, CBV, CBN. There's THCA. There's over 120 known cannabinoids found in plants, in hemp plants and cannabis plants. It's so important. You hear CBD or THC. Look, this is a plant compound, or I call it plant vitamin. This is truly a vitamin from a plant that has exceptional health and wellness benefits that people are just now starting to understand, only for the fact that it's only been legalized the last 3 or 4 years, for our research universities like, you know Health Canada, right? Or University of Toronto, right? There's two top in your country. In the United States, it's Ohio State, Princeton, Harvard, Yale, Michigan, that have, this is where all studies come from. And then they file patents on their studies and they own those patents. But today in the United States, 27% of the US population, and there's almost 400 million people in the United States, 27% are now using cannabinoids, CBD or THC or a combination, instead of pharmaceutical drugs. It's a huge tipping point in the United States for people to understand the health and wellness benefits from plants and not drugs. We in Uforek have an amazing product line of THC free CBD products, but also something we call full spectrum Delta 9 products that contain CBD and THC for people who want both benefits. We ship it to people's houses every single day in the US and US territories like Guam, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands. And we ship in Canada, we do ship the brain health and heart health line, and we ship the weight management line of products as well, but we do not ship CBD into Canada. But we have extensive line. I'm a firm believer. I know this for a fact. My 25 years of experience in health and wellness in almost every category, that within the next 5 years, by 2029, there will be cures for cancer, ED, baldness, women's, menopause, certain things that will be discovered and proven from cannabinoids, whether it's CBD or a new type of cannabinoid or THC combination, simply because now it's legal to study. And I know this research. I spent time in Health Canada researching this. It's an amazing opportunity in the world right now to be part of this new health and wellness revolution. We think we have the best products out there, the best opportunities for people. And Melissa, as you know, our product promise is simple. If you try our products and they don't work, send it back. We'll give you a full refund. No questions asked. Just that, because we know how well they work and we want people to share these and try them to improve their health and wellness.
And I love that commitment to your customer, that level of guarantee, because you have the confidence in the products. And being in Canada, I haven't tried the cannabinoid line. I've learned so much from you about cannabinoids. I had no idea there was 120 of them. Even just like 2 weeks ago, I didn't know that. What I do know is what the testimonials that I've heard from others, particularly in regards to your role on pain relief. And how many kids are in sports with various injuries, how many adults are struggling with significant pain in their lives that can be eased with using this product, which is so affordable. And a girlfriend of mine was struggling with Achilles issues, and she could barely walk. And she rolled it on her ankles for 2 days and was back to walking normally. And just that is a gift, right? To give someone mobility back in their life. And your products really are affordable. That product I believe is $50. Your chews are $50. And I'm saying this in June of 2024. So if someone's listening in 2029 and the price has gone up a bit, don't hold me to it.
Yeah.
Really
this is
affordable.
That pain relief roll-on
Yes.
you're talking about, right? It's so hard to have a CBD product that actually has a claim of pain relief. Pain relief is a $50 billion market in North America, right? I mean, to relieve someone's pain, lower back, their Achilles, their shoulder, is if you can do that, you can do it within like 5 minutes. It's life changing for people,
Yes.
and that's what we do have products like that. That's one amazing product. The Dream Gummies for better restorative sleep is another. All the way from that to we're launching in the fall this clinically proven beauty line, mainly for women, right? It's clinically proven. We're launching it. It's a brand new way to have beauty products in your body, not just on your body, in your body, right? It's just innovation that we have in Uforek I'm proud about. And, it's great to talk to you about overall arching health and wellness and why we do the things we do, because we feel, you and I are both passionate about what we do. You have an amazing educational platform with your podcasts, and you're going to help so many people understand better quality of life and ways to improve their overall life. And then, so it's amazing. I'm glad I'm part of it.
Yeah, and I'm so glad to partner with you too, and to be able to educate people to know that your longevity, your health is not dictated by your genes. You might be predisposed to certain diseases of the body. However, your lifestyle is what determines whether those diseases show up. And so it's a choice. And don't blame things on your genetics. Don't accept aches and pains as aging. We're not supposed to, have aches and pains as we age. The aches and pains are simply our body talking to us. And you have all of these beautiful products that allow us to take preventative action to support our health so that we can live long, vital lives. I want to be a centenarian, and I know you do too. And we can all do this and have great mobility and live a long, joyful, fulfilling life. Because the alternative to that is right now the average American is spending the last 10 years of their life in a nursing home. And that is not quality of life, because once you're in, you never come out. And it's massively expensive. At $108,000 a year right now, by 2030, it's supposed to be $141,000 a year. That's $1.5 million in the last 10 years of your life. And instead, you can choose to take proactive action, use these incredible products to support your brain health, your heart health, maintain a healthy weight, great pain relief products, and enjoy life fully. So thank you, Rick, for taking the time and the care and the interest to formulate these, to manufacture these, to bring them to the market for everybody to have access to, for giving people the opportunity to build a business, secondary income, or primary income for their family, to simply be a customer, however people want to come to it. It's free to be part of this.
Yeah.
And simply use the products. And that's also something which I love, because so often you have to be a member or you have to pay an annual fee to access the products at a certain price. This is free to everyone to access at your amazing prices. So thank you for all the amazing work you've done and for your time coming on the show today to introduce this to my audience. And I also want to thank my audience for tuning in and listening, for taking an interest in your health, learning from all of the wonderful guests I have on the show. And if you heard something today that resonates, or you know someone in your life that needs to hear this episode, please share it with them. And we'll be back again next week. I'd like to introduce you to Girls Matter today. It is a nonprofit that I started back in 2017 to help ensure girls in developing countries get an education. You see, education is not free all the way around the world, and it very often comes down to families having to choose between paying for their daughter's education or feeding them. And sometimes they can't even afford to feed them. They will marry them off as teenagers and they become someone else's problem. At Girls Matter, we fundraise to keep girls in school, pay for their high school education, ensure they have the menstrual supplies they need so they don't miss a week of school every single month. Because we know that in keeping girls in school, we are breaking the poverty cycle one girl, one family, one village at a time. When we educate the girls, we actually can grow the GDP of the country. When we educate the girls, we're also having a powerful ripple effect, because an educated girl is more than twice as likely to educate her own children. So if this is something that resonates with you and you would like to give back as you listen to my podcast and learn for yourself, and you would like to help other girls learn and improve their education, please go to girlsmatter.ca and donate. You can do one-time donations, subscription donations, whatever feels right for you. As you enjoy the content I provide to you, please choose to give back and support girls in improving their life elsewhere around the world. And for that, I thank you.